Thanos is coming.
This might be dangerous, so let's put on our mean faces.
We're gonna need some help. All right, kid, you're an Avenger now.
Ready?
What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Avengers Infinity War video. So a lot of TV spots have dropped. You've just seen that one there, which gives us a confirmation now that Peter Parker is finally an official Avenger. It is a very funny meme, all to do with Peter Parker not actually being an Avenger. He's wanted to be an Avenger for so long, and he actually turned it down at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming. This came full with his Iron Spider costume, but here he has finally been, or at least had the sword, or in this case it's the hand, over the shoulder, and he has been knighted and arisen an Avenger, which is really, really cool, and cements his place in the whole MCU. And I expect and hope that they will actually move forward with Spider-Man being one of the biggest characters, because for me, Spider-Man Homecoming was easily the best actual movie in the all kind of like 20 odd of the MCU movies. Now, also, something which I wanted to talk about a while ago was the fact that Ebony Maw and the Black Order were featured in the trailer, in the second trailer for Avengers Infinity War. Now, this is really interesting because we know that Tony, Peter, and as well Doctor Strange are going to be landing on the ship, on the Q ship. So they will be heading there, and they will inevitably end up on Titan fighting Thanos himself. But there's one bit here where Ebony Maw actually captures Doctor Strange. So he has these weird sort of needle things around him, which you could be forgiven for thinking that it is actually Ebony Maw's powers. But Ebony Maw is an incredibly powerful character. Ebony Maw is a very kind of tactile villain. He's very strategic, and he can also use powers of the mind as well and trick people. So what I'm thinking here is that Ebony Maw is actually on the ship, and then Doctor Strange tries to attack him. However, Ebony Maw is able to actually stop Doctor Strange from attacking him, and he actually ends up using the powers against him. Now, if you haven't read Infinity, I would highly recommend going and checking it out. It is a fantastic comic in 2013 written by Jonathan Hickman, and is pretty much the template for the upcoming Infinity War. Now, obviously, we're going to be including elements of the Infinity Gauntlet, the Jim Starlin comics. But here in Infinity, this introduces Thanos' Black Order, or in the film, they're going to be called the Children of Thanos. Obviously, that fits in very well over with Gamora and Nebula as well, because obviously I wouldn't expect Thanos just to have simply 2 adopted children. He's got more. But here, I think Ebony Maw is going to go treading towards his comic book storyline. Now, in Infinity, Thanos was actually had a son called Thane, and he actually ended up being found by the rest of the Black Order. Now, Ebony Maw actually got into contact with Doctor Strange and actually beat him in a battle of wills and controlled his mind. He actually asked him, or got Doctor Strange to lead him to Thanos' son, who was Thane, and got him so that Thanos could actually kill him. Now, what actually happened was Ebony Maw ended up actually whispering in Thane's ear and convinced him to actually trap Thanos, which was really, really a huge shock in the comics. So what is curious here is how will this actually transfer over to the movie? Now, of course, we haven't had any hint of Thane at all. We haven't had any hint of him, and Inhumans haven't been mentioned whatsoever, because Thane was actually an Inhuman, and he actually went through Terrigenesis when Black Bolt actually set off the bomb. So I really doubt he's going to be an Inhuman, or we will actually feature a biological son of Thanos. But I do think that Ebony Maw will actually be tricking Doctor Strange, and he will actually end up using Doctor Strange to get that last final piece, that final time stone, and he will then actually perhaps turn on Thanos and betray him. Do you think that will happen? Let me know what you think in the comments. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.